Good morning, everyone. Today we have the Feast of the Transfiguration of the Lord. Now, that's an important one, particularly for the disciples and for Jesus to give them a warning, if you like, about that he was going to be able to come back to them, that he was God. Up until that stage, many of them obviously have been following him out of sense of duty, or there would have been conviction. But that concrete evidence that he was God was shown to the three disciples, his good friends, Peter, James, and John, when he took them up the mountain and he was transfigured, and his face shone brightly. And his clothes were very bright. It's interesting, we have a look at Luke's gospel today is the one that we have, but if you have a look at Mark's gospel, he talks about his clothes were whiter than any earthly bleach could make them. This is the way in which they were trying to describe it. But his clothes were very, very bright and his face shone. The reaction of Peter was quite interesting, because when the cloud lifted and they were left alone, he said to Jesus, "We need to build 3 tents." And he said, "Well, why do you want to build 3 tents?" Because anything which is holy is designated as a kind of tabernacle, if you like. And so therefore, if we have a look in the Old Testament, we'll see the 10 Commandments were placed in the tabernacle, and those elements are quite important in terms of holiness. And so Peter recognized that. But the words of God coming from the cloud kind of corrected Peter in terms of his thinking. And he said to him, "This is my son. Listen to him." Listen to him. Don't listen to all of the teachings. Don't get involved in the business of trying to build tabernacles and so forth. Listen to what he has to say. Listen to his message. And it's almost a reprimand from God to Peter, sort of like, come on, what have you been teaching you all this time? Now listen to him. And perhaps it's a warning or an instruction that we need to follow, to be aware that the Lord talks to us and to listen to him, and not what we think it is that he is saying, or what we think we believe to be correct, but listen to him. Seek the Lord. Have a wonderful day. Keep yourself safe. We'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.